Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, what's up? How you doing today? Unfair here, and I have got an Xbox One. Now, the coolest thing is, I don't know why it says the, especially since, actually, the Kinect just signed me in. Let's see. I just got this fired up. Now, this is just going to be a short video, kind of like a prelude to the tons of games that I've purchased for this system that I'm hopefully going to be both streaming and putting on the channel. We'll see what the weekend brings. However, I wanted to start by saying, I know a lot of people have been watching the terrible news of lots of people getting their Xboxes being dead on arrival, bad disk drives, and all that. Guess what? I was one of them. That's right. I set my system up, was so happy, thinking, all right, this thing is great. This is going to be amazing. And then I opened up Rise, Son of Rome, which is the game I want to play the most, surprisingly. I opened that up, stick the disc in, and wouldn't you know it, the thing was grinding and making all kinds of freaking noise. It was broken. It's what you see all the people posting on YouTube saying, oh my god, the Xbox sucks. So, at first, I was beyond pissed off. Like, you would have seen a big angry guy in here just rage throwing everything. Except, I thought about it. So I tried putting the disc in and out a few more times, and okay, it's still grinding, still whatever. I've heard this before, okay? I've seen this before. I've heard this on other computers. I remember old DVD players that used to do this crap, and what it is it's a slipped gear in there. There's a gear that just is out of alignment, so when you put the thing in, it's trying to spin and pick up the disc and start spinning the disc, and all it's doing is just catching and grinding instead of actually gripping on and doing what a gear does. So I thought to myself, well, since the system's going to be goddamn dead anyways, and I got to return it or get a warranty replacement, I'm going to try and fix this thing. So what I did, I didn't open up the system or anything like that. That's stupid. I'm not going to get into that kind of a mess. What I did was the funniest thing. And I should have recorded this, because had I recorded this, I'd probably be internet famous and everybody would love me. But what I did was I picked up the system, I disconnected, unplugged all the cables and stuff. I got to turn my computer volume down there. Picked it up, turned it over, and I just freaking slammed it onto my table. Nice and even, grab the sides and make sure that it hits evenly and just boom, slam down the table from about a foot up, and just a good amount of force and hit it on the table. I did that about 3 times, flipped it over, did it again about 3 times, just bam, bam, bam. Not like I was going to break it or anything like that, but, there was definitely some anger in my emotions at that point. And I thought, if it's going to do anything, if it's going to help at all, I'm going to just smack this thing a few times. That might drive that gear back where it goes, and life will be beautiful. Well, good news. Life is beautiful, because, my Rise disc, you'll hear it ding here. Da-da, there's the, you might even be able to hear it. I stick the disc back in. No grinding. Look at that. And it just automatically knows that, watch for it. It's reading the disc. Bam, look at that. So I actually fixed my broken Xbox One. I am happy as shit right now. I can't even tell you. Just because, like I said, I'm just happy that it works. So this is the Xbox One. Now, I would have done something like this for the PlayStation 4. However, the PlayStation 4 disallows recording over HDMI. Where the Xbox One, I just plugged it right into my AverMedia deal, right through my PC, fired up the software, shabam, here we are. So you guys have probably all seen, previews of what the interface is like and all that kind of stuff. It's not bad. I mean, it's what you kind of expect, I suppose. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, I've got these pins here. These are all the default things. Like, I don't have Skype set up or SkyDrive. I do not have a cable box, so I don't have TV. Netflix, who doesn't like Netflix, right? So I haven't done or installed any of that. Let's see what else we got here. Like my profile. You guys can see my profile. Here are my friends. I don't have many friends on Xbox, but there they are. I don't know how it actually works, but I mean, you can see now it's, reputations. It tells you how many followers or / friends they have, their tenure. You can compare games. You can see what people have been up to. So, we're kind of spying on him, and then we can see his friends and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Speaking of which, I think the only other person on my list who should have... This is the feed. I don't want the feed or achievements. I want to go back to friends. How do I do that? There we go, friends. All right, this is a different way to look at it. The only other person who should have an Xbox One would be my buddy Kramek, who most of you know. You know, and he hasn't played anything on Xbox in forever, but I kind of like that. You can compare the games. Let's go back to that. Like Skyrim. I thousanded it out. I never did the add-ons on, or any of the DLC, but that's pretty cool. I mean, it even tells you when, you unlocked it compared to the person you're comparing to. It's pretty neat. So this is the first time I'm actually looking at this. I'm kind of going through it with you guys here. But I am just so happy. I might still actually, I put in a request for their support to call me and tell me what's up. But, unfair. Unfair. So I could choose this person. I could add a new. I could log out, whatever. The Kinect saw me, so the second I sat in front of this thing, it went bam. Hey, it's like, I know you. But that's pretty much it. What I'm going to be doing, or I'm hoping I'm going to be doing, is streaming and recording. So, another thing, you can use codes. I don't have any to use at the moment, but, I do usually have to type in, 25-digit codes to access, DLC or anything like that. I just have to put it up in front of the Kinect, and bam, it's a QR code. It's the coolest thing ever, especially if you're lazy. Games that I own and games that you guys will hopefully be seeing me play, be it on my Twitch channel or the Xbox or on YouTube here, I'm sorry. I have Rise, Son of Rome, of course. Battlefield 4, which I don't know how much I'll be doing of that in the recording, but I will be streaming. Dead Rising 3, which I will definitely be putting on the channel because that's going to be fun. I will be playing it co-op with Kramek. I do have Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I don't know if I'll be putting it on the channel, but I'll likely be streaming it because why not? I also have Call of Duty Ghosts, which I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan, but at the same time, I do kind of want to see it. I want to play it, and, what the hell? I figured why not? There's also games that I want to pick up off of the... Where are we here? Screw the Fighter Within. Where is... Here we go. Killer Instinct. I've been wanting to pick this up as well because I got a second controller, and I might do a recording when my wife isn't paying attention because she sometimes she's not a gamer at all, which is really funny. But we've had Mortal Kombat, when Mortal Kombat was remade 2 years ago or whatnot. I had that, and she would just randomly pick up the controller and start playing. I mean, she's terrible. I'm terrible at fighting games, but she would actually sit there and just pick up and start playing, and it's the funniest thing. So what I'm thinking is maybe later, because she's at work and I get to play with this thing. I should be working, but I got a new toy. I got a second controller, so I may actually stealth record, her playing this or us playing it and trying to beat each other up later. That could be kind of fun. But okay, so this is installing. I have no idea how long it's going to take or how large. It's 3.25 gigs, so that could take a minute or two to download. But I can pin to home. Let's see what that does. And then add-ons. I think you actually have to buy each of the peoples. Okay, what's Thunder? He costs $5. So you have to buy $5 worth of things for fighters, or you spend $40, and what does it give you? It gives you everybody, but I don't know why. Post-launch includes 2 DLC characters, 8 alternate costumes, and additional accessory packs for $40. I'm going to have to play the free version before I would ever consider spending $40. But it does look cool, and then there's, Call of Duty Ghosts, which I know you can upgrade to the hardened edition, or you have to buy. Who would spend $120 for a digital, hardened edition of this game? Usually the Call of Duty editions give you, little toys or something. I think this one gave you, the paracord bracelet, which was kind of cool, but, you already got one. It just doesn't have a Ghost logo on it. So that's kind of cool. Battlefield Crimson Dragon I heard was pretty terrible, so we're not even going to bother with that. But you know, if there's a demo of it, why not? Forza is the only release game that was supposed to be phenomenal that I had really no interest in. I'm not much of a racing gamer type. I do like shooters, but I only like shooters on Xbox. I haven't played one in a very long time, so I'm going to be absolutely terrible, but hopefully I can get back into a groove and start doing good on that again. What else? Is there anything else worth checking out here? You know, my games and apps. Let's see. The interface is cool as hell. I mean, you guys can see that. It's pretty sexy. Avatars. I have no idea what this is. I'm just waiting for like the Kinect to do something and be like, hey, you guys can see everything in my room here. Actually, it'd be pretty boring. You can see the box I completely demolished to get the, I don't know. I was like a fat little kid on Christmas, like sitting on the floor with all the games and all the stuff because I bought my Xbox from Amazon. Something went terribly wrong. Okay, so apparently I can't play with my avatar. Noted. Supposedly you could also give voice commands to this thing, like, I don't know, Xbox something. I don't know. But I don't think I've set that up, or I don't know if it does it automatically. I have no idea. But I do like that the pins thing works this way. Like, you could just pop over here and be like, oh, look, there's Killer Instinct. I really don't need TV on my pins list. Is there, like, an option to get rid of it? No? Well, let's push some buttons on this controller and see what happens. Oh, I unpinned the wrong thing. Damn it! All right. Oh, unpin TV. I have... Oh. Aha! Cool. So that stayed pinned. Okay, I don't know SkyDrive. Skype I'm going to have to set up if people, you know, talk to me or whatever. I don't really want to see people or talk to people. But Xbox Music I don't care about. Oh. Well, all right. I have no idea what I just did there, but... I think something dropped out. Oh, it's still talking. Somehow I think I signed myself out. Yeah, I want to choose this person. Let me on. Xbox stopped listening? Oh, now it's going to start playing a game. Okay. Well, apparently I just bounced myself around, and I don't even know what the hell I did, but this gets me into Rise Son of Rome, which will probably be the next video I put up on the channel. So I thank you guys for watching. You know, I know this was kind of a pointless video, but I just wanted to share my story that I did get one of these. It did, in fact, break. It was a completely broken Xbox, which I have fixed, and as you can see, is running perfectly fine. Let's just... I mean, this is it. I mean, this is... I bought it on the disc, and I put it in, and now it works. So I'm a pretty happy fella. So we'll see what happens. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.